everyone, and welcome to a foundation review that is very highly requested at the moment. This is going to be on the new CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I've got mine in the shade 710. I think this was, yeah, classic Ivory. Don't know a ton about this foundation other than the fact that it's new, it's from CoverGirl, and it's supposed to be like super lightweight and high coverage and good for you with like SPF and all that good stuff in it. Plus like super duper pretty bottle, right? I think so. So to figure out a little bit more about this product, let's go ahead and hop on over to CoverGirl's website and then we can read about it and then we can get on into putting it on my face and testing it out. Like I said, this is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. It's going to set you back about $11.49. There are 13 shades anywhere from Ivory 705 and then, you know, going through the typical beige colors and honey type colors that they've got at the drugstore, and the deepest shade is Soft Sable number 775. It says that this foundation is infused with vitamins E, B3, B5, and SPF of 20 for correction, protection, and perfection all in one. It's a full coverage foundation that makes skin glow with a healthy look from the inside out. And to apply, that's different. They say to start with a primed face. I feel like drugstore foundations especially don't say to do that. And then, yeah, just apply it and build as desired. Pretty straightforward. Like said, I clearly have a washed face considering I just got out of the shower and everything. So let's go ahead, let's sing the song together, and then we can go ahead and get to putting this on my face. Let's test, hot mess or the best. I do have, you know, a few things that I want to cover at the moment. I've got some pimples on my nose. I've got this one like right here. Oh, it hurts so bad, so bad. And just some general redness and scarring that I would like to cover up. I do, as always, wear my glasses for these foundation tests for the fellow glasses wearers of the world out there so that we can see how the foundation performs, where our glasses tend to touch our face throughout the day and everything. So it did instruct us to wear a primer, so I'm definitely, oh, can we focus? Hello? 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 Hello! Okay, so it did instruct us to prime our face, so I'm gonna go ahead and do just that. You guys need to be a little more zoomed in. Camera, are we okay with this? So let's go ahead. I stand by the fact that this is a really freaking nice bottle. It feels like nice heavy glass. I like the shape of it. It just feels really nice, especially for the drugstore. So let's see. Oh, can you see that on there? How there's like a little water droplet? The pump is like turny so that you can actually like open and close it. Oh, that is high technology for the drugstore. It's very SPF smelling, and there you can see it is a thicker foundation, not dripping in the slightest. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with a small amount for this half of my face. Ooh, yeah, it is like very fragranced. Not just the SPF, but also, I don't know, kind of a florally fruity shampoo kind of a smell. It's really pretty strong. Pretty freaking strong. It looks like, I don't know, coverage looks okay. I didn't use a ton of it because it said not to, but oh, I can't get over that fragrance. So there you go, very light coverage. Can you see that? How my scarring and stuff peeks through on my cheeks. I mean, I think you can tell the difference that I do have foundation on this side of my face. I mean, it is very lightweight. It's got a slight little tack to it right now, but go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. But we will use my beauty blender this time. See how this does with a sponge. I think I used a bit more on this side, but whatever, that's life. I think sponge is definitely the way to go. I feel like that blended out really nice and easy. Coverage might just be because I used a little bit more foundation on this side, but overall, there you go. I'm gonna see, you know, it said that it can be built up, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if that's true. Just kind of on the majority of my face, I guess. guys, I definitely think that that was able to be built up. Like, you can see a lot of my dark spots in there on my cheek were able to go away, and overall I just think you can tell, you know, it built up on top of itself faux show. I'm really hoping that the scent eventually dissipates, because right now, oh lordy, it really is, it's quite strong. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of extra coverage under my eyes, an actual concealer, and also on my nose, just because it kind of needs an actual concealer. There. A little bit brighter, a little bit nicer, at least in my eyes, or under my eyes. Yeah, okay. And there we go from far away. It might be a little bit dark, a little bit yellow on me, but I don't think it's too terribly bad, so I think we will be okay for today. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, do something with my hair, tra-la-la. It is currently 2:03 in the afternoon. I will be back in just a second here on YouTube Land to check in with you guys. Ready? Ding! Alright, so it's actually been quite a while since I put this foundation on. It's... can you see? It's just about, you know, a little after 4 here. I feel like maybe the foundation oxidized. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm not completely sure. Maybe, I don't really know. But here you go. Here's what it looks like. It is a hot day outside. I mean, it's really not like hot, but it's a little warm, so I'm a little sweaty. But overall, you guys, I think the foundation looks really good. I feel like I say this all the time, but like, I feel like in real life, my eyeshadow is really blended and nice, and then I look on camera and I'm like, but like, did I blend it all? Life. But I really do. I think the foundation looks good in my nose pores. It looks really natural and like healthy. I mean, quite a lot of this glow is because I went a little heavy-handed on my highlight today, but I just think it looks nice, right? And healthy, like they said. Yeah. Yeah. And here you go. Here is what the foundation looks like in a flash photography test. I think it looks pretty darn flawless. You know, there might be a little bit of shininess on my nose and cheeks and whatnot, but if anything, I think it looks not like I'm greasy, but like I'm healthy, you know? So I think that's gonna do it for me for now. I've got to get another video filmed here and then hopefully get some editing done, and then I'm heading over to my friend Jacob's place and we are going to go out with another one of our friends, Michelle. We're gonna go out and watch Drag Race at a bar downtown, and then we're gonna go and get some dinner and drinks and stuff, and then I'll be coming home, getting more work done, and then that will be the final check-in. As always, I will be checking in with you guys periodically when I can, just to see how the foundation is hanging in there and everything. As of right now, it doesn't feel like super lightweight, it doesn't feel like super heavy, but I can definitely feel that I have a foundation on. It feels a bit thick, so I'm a little nervous that it's gonna slide off my face, but we shall see. You know, that's what these videos are for. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for now. I will be checking in with you guys, like I said, very soon here on YouTube Land, so I will see you all then. Bye! afternoon, good evening, or should I say good morning? It is currently 4:30 in the morning. Why do I sound so happy about it? I should be sleeping. I shouldn't be awake, but I needed to get that video edited. I have crap in my teeth, don't I? Yeah, buddy! Sure did. I'm sorry, you know, since I got home and everything, there's been no vloggy footage. I've literally just been sitting on my butt and editing a video, so like there was really nothing to show you guys. I also fed the cats. I also did the dishes. I also ate some pistachios, so you know. Okay, so all things considered, you guys, I'm so stoked on this foundation. Like, and by stoked, I think I more so mean I'm shocked. Like, how do I still have foundation on my face? Like, this literally does not make sense to me. I was sweating like an absolute sweaty person tonight, you know what I mean? It's getting hot. It was in the upper 70s today. I was doing chores around the house. The bars that we went to were super hot. I was dancing, I was drinking, like all of the things that make me sweaty, just existing, really. And yet, I mean, with this ring light, can you tell that I have foundation on? Let's take a look. Get ready to be amazed! You can especially see it because of the color. I mean, it's obviously faded. Just doing one last nose blotting for the night. And that's the thing, like, I've obviously been oily, but I haven't necessarily felt oily. Now, the foundation does have a tendency to feel a bit heavy, not like clogging heavy. It just feels like you're wearing a heavy foundation, you know what I mean? Like right now I don't feel that way. It was really more so just when I was sweaty or that sort of a thing, but when you're just chilling like a villain like I am right now, I'm not a, who am I trying to kid? When you're just sitting like a bum in your apartment at 4 in the morning, like, you feel pretty darn good. And like I said, like there has been a little bit of fading. I'm so impressed that, like I said, I have foundation on it all. You can still see, I doubt with this ring light, but you can see my blinding highlighter and everything. So obviously the foundation stayed. It looks good in my pores and everything. The thing is, I think this foundation did oxidize on me. I really do. I don't think it did it like terribly, but it definitely did. I think. I'm gonna go with yes. So that is a bummer, but I do have my NYX foundation mixer, so I'll just make sure to make it like extra super duper pale before I put it on my face, and then that'll probably like cancel it out and everything. But overall, I can pretty much tell you guys, for my pause rating system, this is probably gonna get a pretty decent score. If you are new to my channel or you just need me to reiterate, I have got my pause rating system for you all to see if you are going to want to get your pause on these products that I test out. P stands for price, A is for application, W is for wear, and S is for shade range. For price, I mean, it's a typical drugstore price, $11.50. Like, yeah, you can get cheaper, but I feel like it's kind of... I would say you can get it cheaper at Ulta if you get it, because they used to do it where you get the $3.50 off of a $10 purchase, but now they changed it to like $15, and it's like, but either way, it's really not too hefty of a price tag for drugstore foundations nowadays. I think I'm trying to revert back to, did I ever do it this way? With price, where it's, is the product worth the price? For an ounce of foundation, you get a pretty bottle and it wears really well. Like, I would absolutely say this is worth the price. So I will give this a 5 out of 5 on that. For application, I'll give it a 4 on application just because the scent was so overwhelming and strong. And it's like not a scent. I forgot about that. Why you gotta be so scented though? Not my favorite scent. Definitely not my favorite scent. So I'm gonna give it a 4 on the application because otherwise, you know, especially with a sponge, it did really well at blending out and just looking real nice. For wear, I'm gonna give it a 4.5, I think, just because of the heavy feeling. But I think the fact that this was like bulletproof, like does not come off when I touch my face, held in through a night of sweating, I really just really nice. And then for shade range, It was okay. Like, it was good for the drugstore, you know? Like, it was better than 3 shades to choose from, like Physicians Formula usually does, but I do think they could obviously provide some lighter shades and then also some deeper shades. So I'll go ahead and give it a 3.5 on the shade range. So overall, that is a 17 out of 20 or a 4.25 out of 5 paws from me. The biggest thing that ended up bringing it down is the shade range. So if it does come in a color that matches you, I definitely think this is worth checking out. That way it'll get a better score, but you know, obviously if it's not in your, you know what I mean? Do you agree with the paws? We've got 4 paws. We don't want any 0.25 paws though, huh? Tummy scratches. Do I get kisses for the tummy scratches? So yeah, overall, I think that's it. As always, I just hope that this review was helpful and or enjoyable for you all to see whether or not you are going to want to go out and get this foundation to test out for yourself. If it was, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!